Okay, hey friends, it's Deb. Welcome back to Thriving Alcohol Free with Mocktail Mom. I'm so happy you're here. I am her biggest fan on Instagram. You guys, Felicia Marshall of Mocktailing Around is here to join me today, to join us. And we are going to hear a little bit of her story, her background. We're going to make a mocktail together that she shared with me. Felicia, how are you?
I'm good. Hi, Deb. How are you?
I'm great. Oh my gosh. I love you so much. I love following you. Your page is so uplifting and beautiful. Everything that you make, your mocktails are beautiful, stunning. I want everybody to be following you. Mocktailing Around is your Instagram handle.
Thank you so much for having me, Deb. This is such an honor to be on your
Oh,
podcast. I've been following you for years
oh,
and I love what you're doing with your platform.
thank you.
You're just so uplifting. Your energy
Thank
is
you.
unmatched.
Oh,
And I'm
thank
just
you.
excited to be here today.
I am so really, if you're on Instagram and you're listening to this, go right now and follow Mocktailing Around. She has the most beautiful mocktail creations and her garnishes everything. She's actually going to be a presenter at the Mocktail Summit 2026. Felicia's going to be making, I'm so excited to have you. You're going to be doing a batched mocktail and then dressing it up three
Yeah,
different ways to garnish. I'm going
I'm
to learn.
excited about it.
I'm so excited because number one, always forget the garnish. I'll even have it sitting there. I forget to put it in the drink and I start whatever I'm doing, moving on with my life. So I can't wait. You're going to slow me down. You're going to slow us all down and show us how to make these drinks look beautiful. So can I read your bio, a little bit of your bio so everybody knows a little bit about a little background of you? Would that be okay?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Felicia Marshall is the creator behind Mocktailing Around, a lifestyle brand that celebrates alcohol free living through beautiful, wow worthy drinks. And yes, they are. As a home mocktail maker and content creator, she shares simple yet elegant alcohol free recipes that make everyday moments feel special. Oh, I love that. Through Mocktailing Around, Felicia encourages others to live boldly in their alcohol free lifestyle, embracing their decision with confidence and joy. She champions the power of presentation, flavor, and experience, proving that you don't need alcohol to enjoy life. I love it. Yeah, love it. Your message is so on point. Okay, do we want to make your mocktail that you shared with me? We're going to make a little blueberry mojito. Okay, I have in my glass, I already put my blueberries in. So,
So yes, I've already put everything in here too. So I put in the blueberries, I put in the mint, and I did smack my mint a little bit, and I always
okay,
put it at the bottom because I'm still going to muddle it with everything else.
I love that.
I have my limes in there, or you can use lime juice, 1 ounce of lime juice, 1 ounce of agave, or you can use a half an ounce if you don't like it to be too sweet. And right now we're going to muddle, and I'm going to use your phrase. We're going to muddle like a mother.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm putting in my mint leaves right now. I like
Okay.
that little tip that you said to put the mint leaves at the bottom because, obviously, as we muddle it, if you muddle too much on the mint, it's gonna make it bitter. We don't want to do
Yes, and I,
that.
I didn't know that when I
Yeah,
first started, Deb, because I'm a home mocktail maker. I am not a bartender,
same.
and so I took a class, and it's like, oh, you don't want to bruise the mint, because I know I was bruising that mint. It was
Beating it up. You're beating the mint. Same, same. I was like, yeah, you're gonna learn from me, man.
once you get a good muddle, everything's like spraying everywhere. Okay.
Poor Felicia, everybody. She's in her beautiful office, and this is the first time she's making a mocktail in her office for us. So we can record together today and we can enjoy this beautiful mocktail together. But she's in her office. So okay, look at that. All right, very nice. I've got my mint, my blueberries, and I squeezed in some fresh lime juice. I'm gonna give a gentle muddle because
Okay.
my mint is actually not on the bottom. So I'm just gonna gently muddle the blueberries. A little bit of agave. You
Yes,
already had yours in there, right?
I did.
Okay, perfect.
I just melted a little bit here. Do you have like an ice bucket?
I
What are you
don't
using?
have it out right now, but I do have one, and I use it during the Mocktail Summit. Normally, I'll have my ice bucket, because we're just do a lot of recordings kind of at the same time or whatever. Very nice. Okay, I've got
Mhm,
mine. I put a little stainless steel straw in already. I love a good stainless steel straw. We're gonna add
mhm.
some sparkling water. What do you
I'm
have
gonna
there?
add sparkling water. I have club soda though, so
Okay,
that's what they had at the grocery store. I
perfect.
didn't
You go to
sparkle.
Publix? Are you a Publix
Are you
girl?
serious? Oh, had a little spill.
Oh, did you just baptize your office? Is that what's happening over
I
there?
just baptized my office. It is holy and sanctified at this point. Oh my gosh. So, and I opened it prior to this, so it wouldn't do that. Like, okay, I
That's
said, I'm
oh,
good, but
I'm
maybe I
so
shook it up on the way back.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
It was a small spill. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna pour this in.
Okay, perfect.
Ew.
Very nice. And then you got, let's see, for garnishes, I actually have some blueberries on a little cocktail pick.
Okay. Ooh, that's nice.
Garnishes on a little cocktail pick. And then I kept like a nice little piece of my mint
I'm gonna stir mine up
frozen.
before I garnish just a little bit.
Okay.
And then give it a little stir. Ooh, not too much because this stuff is fizzing away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a little fizzing up.
Yes. Normally I use sparkling water, but they didn't have it for some reason. But I'm gonna use just like a sprig of mint, and
Nice.
I'm gonna put
Same.
that in there. I have like a little lime wheel,
Pretty.
and I'm just gonna throw a few blueberries on top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
And it'll get a nice little situation there. And then
M-
I have a glass straw.
Oh, do you like the glass straws?
I do because I need to see what's going on the inside of the straw.
I what's happening in the straw? That actually is very good. Yes, you never know what's going on the inside of a straw.
No, you never know, you know. So
The dishwasher isn't always good to the straws, so you want to know what's happening inside the straws. Okay, Felicia,
here we
big time cheers to you and
cheers.
to everything that you're doing with Mocktailing Around. Thank you, thank you. Hmm.
Thank you. Ooh, this tastes so good. This is like really my favorite go-to mocktail.
It's perfect. It's so good. I think. Well, yeah, just one thing. Like if somebody wanted to add like a non-alcoholic spirit or something, probably my favorite to put in a blueberry mojito would be the amethyst blueberry mint, um,
Ooh.
ginger mint. It's so good, and it's just like it just would add like a little tiny bit of like a bite to this. But otherwise, I mean, it's perfect without a non-alcoholic spirit. But if you wanted one,
Yes,
probably my favorite in this would be the amethyst blueberry ginger mint. But
that sounds really good. And also I've tried adding the ritual bourbon just a little bit because
yep,
it gives that a little bit of that spice,
yep.
and it's really good with it as well. But I'm gonna
Okay.
have to try the amethyst because that sounds so good.
Theirs are fantastic. Their flavors are fantastic. But yeah, the blueberry ginger mint's probably my favorite. The watermelon's really good too. All of them are really good. All of them are really good. Okay, this is delicious. A perfect little mocktail to be drinking with my friend Mocktailing Around. Okay, friends. Okay, Felicia, I really want to hear. I've been following you, and again, I love following you. I love your account. Can you share just like a little bit about? I want to talk today kind of about like standing boldly in living a non-alcoholic lifestyle and like where does that confidence come from? You really like your page really exudes confidence and just like to feel comfortable that you're not drinking, you're not making excuses for why you're not drinking. Like you're just living it and sharing it. So like where does that come from?
So I guess we have to kind of start at the beginning. Um, I don't have like the typical before and after alcohol journey because I don't drink,
Yeah.
and I was literally raised in a home where alcohol was not on the table.
Yeah.
So basically, my my dad, he would tell us stories about like family members who either, I'm still trying to get it straight, they either died of alcohol poisoning or died
Oh,
of alcohol consumption. And so it was like the scared straight version of alcohol, right?
yep.
And so it was like it was something that I just didn't want to do. If you told me somebody died from consuming it, I'm done, because I
Yeah.
want to live, right?
Yeah. Yes. I'm with
and
you.
so and so we didn't have alcohol. So even when we went to family gatherings, there was no alcohol. When we went to church community events, there was no alcohol. When I went to my friend's house, there was no alcohol. So but we just didn't have it in our community. So the community kind of supported that decision of not drinking.
Mm,
So it wasn't like a big deal for me. So I'm like, okay, as I got older, I just kind of stuck with my beliefs. And then also seeing how alcohol has affected other people, I didn't want that for myself.
yeah.
And so, however, I can say we did have some influences of alcohol because I was talking with my sister just to make sure, remembering things correctly. But
Yep.
we would watch like movies and you'd see it on TV. And that's where we got the influence of, okay, there's alcohol out there, these beautiful beverages. And so we would just make mocktails as kids. We went
Seriously.
for, yes.
I
And I'm
love
surprised like our
this.
parents never picked that up, but we made mocktails all the time. We would watch Frasier, and one episode of Frasier, there was a pink Weber that he created. So we're like, okay, let's go grab a glass. And
Oh my
we got some
gosh.
pink lemonade and added some Sprite. So, okay, this looks close enough, and then we would toast to that. We always watch the shows where they say, oh, they have the champagne. It says, oh, the bubbles tickle my nose. We always want to say that, right? So there was influences. I think we like more the appearance of drinking something beautiful versus actually the effects of what alcohol could bring. So that's how we started. Now,
Amazing.
I was trying to think back to figure out like when I was really confronted with having to stand up for not
Mm,
drinking. And it really wasn't in college because in college I was that student that just went to class, went to work, and I went home. So I really wasn't influenced in that way. But it was when I got into corporate America
mm.
and I was working in IT at this time, and here comes the invitation to the happy hours, right?
Yeah.
Here
Oh, yeah.
comes invitation to the holiday parties. And here come the invitations to let's get together after work. And so at that point, I had to come out and say, hey, I don't drink alcohol. And when you say that, it's like,
Why?
what's why? That's the next question. I thought about it. I never asked anybody why someone drinks. But if you say
Mm,
you don't, they have to come out back with the reason as to why don't you drink? And so one thing my mom taught us when we were younger, and she always would say that it's easier to join in with the crowd than to stand up and be different. So choose basically to stand up and be different. And we
mm,
didn't have a choice. That was it. You stand up and be different. And so having that in me, it wasn't something new for me to just stand up. And so I was used to not fitting in the crowd. I was used to not having the same beliefs. I was used to not, being okay with being me. And
mm.
so I would explain, the reason why I don't drink. And that's when I had to, just be okay with my boundaries, right? Because you're going to still get the invitations. And I worked there for 10 years too. So by
Wow.
the second year, I stopped getting the invitations, right?
They're like, She's not coming." Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not coming.
We don't know
Y'all
anything
tell
that's
me
gonna.
how it went.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I became bold and confident in my choices. Now, has it gotten easier over the years? You still have situations to where you run into where people want to know if you drink. So a few years ago, I was invited by one of my friends to an end of the year celebration for her job. Right. So
Okay.
I'm the plus one. It's at this beautiful restaurant. The waitress comes in and she's all smiles and she's taking cocktail orders, right? So we
Okay.
know where we're going with this story, right?
Yep.
She gets to me and my friend who also doesn't drink, and we order mocktails. And so when the drinks come out, I just told her, just make me something beautiful because they really didn't have anything on the menu at the time. And I didn't have like orders together back in the day. So I said, just make me something beautiful that tastes wonderful. And they came out with some beautiful drinks, right?
Okay.
And then people start to ask, okay, what is that? And so when I said it was a mocktail, they started laughing.
Oh,
They literally mocked us for ordering mocktails.
wow.
And for me, like at that moment, I hadn't been in corporate America for a while. So I was a business owner and I could choose who's around me. And the people
Mhm.
that I choose around me, we don't talk about each other's choices. We kind of accept each other for who we are because that what makes us who we are, right? And I'm
Mm.
like, girl, this is what you have to go through on a daily basis. And I'm like, I'm
Wow.
praying for you.
Wow.
But for the whole dinner, it was like the running joke. What is
Mm.
that going to do for you? And so
Wow.
I'm like, wow, it was just such a big deal. And then when I start to think about it, like, why does me and my friend choosing not to drink, why is it such a big deal?
Mhm.
And I realized that sometimes you're holding a mirror up to other people because they're rethinking their consumption. So it's not even about me. It's really about where they are in their journey.
Yeah.
And so I think it's so important to be able to say no, no, thank you. Should it be accepted? Yes. Will it always be accepted? No. But you're putting that boundary and you're doing it for you. One, right? Because it's liberation. and you saying that I don't do something and you're sticking to what you promised yourself. And then you don't know, your no may impact someone else. That may be what they needed to rethink. Well, if they're not drinking, maybe I shouldn't be doing that. So, what was very interesting about this, the next year they had the same gathering, same people. I
Okay.
wasn't there, but because I was sick at the time. And my friend came back and told me that two of the people who were mocking us, they stopped drinking
Oh, wow.
and they were
Wow.
ordering mocktails.
Felicia.
Like, you just never know the impact of your no that can have on someone else. And so I'm like, I'm glad that it impacted them in a different way, because I'm okay, because I know why I'm not drinking, and they have to reevaluate why they're drinking and their consumption and find out like what's going to work for them.
Yeah.
So,
That's so powerful. That's so powerful. You never know how your no is impacting somebody else. You never
yes.
know. And even like, being on social, you never know who you're encouraging. They look at your account and they go, "Oh my word, look at these beautiful drinks. Like, I'm not going to be left out.
No.
I'm not missing anything. You're not missing anything." Wow. Wow. Talk about a full circle. So they came back the next year and they're ordering the mocktails.
Yes. And so, like, to me, that actually, that does something to my heart,
Oh, yeah.
because even in that moment, yes, I was laughed at, but I'm okay with that. If
Mm,
the results were they made a thought and they made changes, it was a transformation that literally took place from our no and being
amazing.
bold about it.
Yeah. Yeah. And what did you say? You said it's liberating, like to
It's
say liberating, right? Because you're being true to yourself.
yes,
And there's nothing more liberating than that, being true to yourself and what your boundaries are, what's right for you. Fine, do whatever you guys want to do, order whatever you want, but I'm sitting here and I'm enjoying my beautiful mocktail. Yeah.
yeah, and I enjoyed it, because you know me, I'm going to pull out a camera, and start taking pictures.
Yeah, do you have pictures of that night? Was that before
I
you
was
started your
looking.
account? Obviously, it's before. I mean, so
I
or
have to go back and look, 'cause I was
yeah.
looking for that and to see, but I have pictures of the food, I know that.
Yeah, I'd be curious.
But
That's such a great I mean, it's just the true story of your journey, but it's so encouraging for others who are sitting at a table with work friends, especially there's that like pressure of like everybody's drinking, they're coming around, they're taking the cocktail orders. Okay, now I have to be bold right now. It takes confidence to
mhm,
say to say no. It takes confidence. Does get easier, I think, but in the very beginning,
it
it can be
does.
very hard for somebody, maybe who even used to drink with their work buddies, you know?
Yes,
It's like, what do you mean you're not having a gin and tonic or whatever? Like it puts a mirror, like you said, holds a mirror up to them.
and you
Yeah.
just never know what's going on in their heads, and so, like, being able to find that courage to say, "I'm not drinking today," or "No, thank you," and then if they come back
Mm,
at you, you can explain where you are on your journey if you feel like you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to explain. Silence is great. It
that's so
works.
true. So, right. And you don't owe anybody an
You
explanation.
don't.
You don't.
You
I mean,
really
you can give
don't.
it if you want to, but you don't owe anybody an explanation. Yeah. And I love that no is a full sentence.
It is.
And even just, I'm not drinking today. Great. What do they know? Like, doesn't matter. You don't have to make any declaration of sobriety, whatever. I'm not drinking today. Great. I love it. Felicia, your story is incredible. Boy, your parents, they're like, this is who you are.
Yes.
Training, yeah, they raised you right. Yeah. Yeah. I think your parents would get along with my parents. Yeah, I didn't really grow up with alcohol in the house. Later on in life, my mom started drinking wine and would have like a cosmopolitan out and about. But like my dad, like I don't maybe twice remember him having a drink, but like so rare, wasn't in our house. Took me going through a divorce and having really hard times in life to be like,
Mm.
let's see, how can I numb this pain?
Mm. Yeah.
Oh, let me see. This Chardonnay is doing the trick. So, how do you honor those boundaries that you've set for yourself?
I think first identifying what your boundaries are, right?
Mm,
Don't put yourself into a situation till you know your why behind not doing something, right? Setting your own boundaries for yourself prior to even getting in the situation, right? I think it's very essential, because one, you give um, a guideline for others to know and understand what you do and what you don't do. And it's for yourself as well. And I think just saying it and sticking with it is the best. And then, like, if you have people who are around you that are constantly trying to get you to go against either the promise you made to yourself or the boundary you set, then you have to reevaluate who's around you.
Bingo.
And it may be tough, and maybe that friend that you've been knowing for years, but if they're not going to support you in your journey,
Yeah.
regardless if they, believe in it or not, then you have to really think about considering, is this the relationship that I need to have
Yeah.
in this time of my life? Now you may get to the point to where you're stronger in your journey. It doesn't matter if people try to, convince you to drink, and you can still be around them and still be in the atmosphere. But if you're new to trying to not drink or trying to do something that you haven't done before, it's kind of best to do what's best for you. Put yourself first. Like, this is the time to be selfish,
Mm,
right? This is the time to say, okay, I'm going to put myself first because I know why I made the decision not to drink or whatever it is.
yep.
Or I'm going to minimize my drinking, if that's what you want to do. Like, know why you're going to do that and just stick with it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and I love what you said because I mean, you certainly just from knowing you on Instagram, you're not a selfish person at all. But I think it's so true to say, like, I have to be selfish at this time. I have to put myself first. Like, you have to put your own oxygen mask on and
Yes.
surround yourself with people. It doesn't mean they have to be cheering you on every second of the day, but just people who aren't going to try to drag you back to maybe like the decisions you used to make together. But they're going to
Yes.
honor those boundaries you set for yourself. Like this, I'm changing. Like we can all make, what we can make up today and be a different person. Just what we did yesterday doesn't mean who we have to be forever. We can make changes.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can make changes. Yeah, and you want to be with people, and friendships change, right? Relationships change. Sometimes it's just for a season. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, and that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so you're such an amazing content creator. I mean, really, like you guys, Mocktailing Around, follow on Instagram. What do you love about creating content? Like you're so good at it. Just is it natural to you? Does this does it just flow out of you? Like making these beautiful videos? How does this happen? How do you do the magic?
I just think that I've been practicing for years.
Oh,
Like, I capture content all the time, and it's a joy for me to do it.
yeah,
And so, like, even before I did Mocktail Around, I have my personal account with just like 100 people on there.
great.
And they're like people that I actually know in real life,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they're like, they've been begging me, please make your account public so you can share this. It needs to be seen. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, I share personal stuff and I want to keep my personal personal.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, I'll come up with something.
Yep.
And I've been envisioning something to do. And that's how I end up creating Mocktail Around. But like, content creation for me is just something that um, it's just the way I see the world.
Yeah.
So I shoot things in the way that I see it.
Yeah.
It's taking time to, like, I'm a carpe diem type girl, stop and smell the roses. It
Yeah.
makes you be more grateful for your everyday when you can take and look at the small things and, like, okay, this whipped cream on a coffee or,
Yep.
a garnish. And that's why I focus more on the aesthetics because I love making beautiful things, right?
Yeah. 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 I love it.
And
Yeah.
so I think it's just like just the way I see the world, and that's how I capture content.
It's so gorgeous, and that joy and that passion that you have, it just flows off the page. I mean, it really it's scroll stopping. What are you looking forward to in this coming year with Mocktailing Around for 2026 as we
Mm.
head we're in fourth quarter now. So
We
as we head into next year, what are you like excited about, or what makes you excited about? What are you looking forward to?
So one, I'm excited about January, the Mocktail
The
Summit.
Mocktail Summit. Yes. I'm so
to
happy
kick
you're
off
going to be
the
a presenter. Really. I was so thrilled you said yes.
to kick off the year with that is going to be amazing. And then also I want to get into more series. I want to
Yeah.
do try
Good.
some different content, maybe show my face a little bit more. Uh, because we all have our things that we want to do and don't want to do. And it's like when I'm taking content,
Yeah.
I am sometimes in my pajamas. I
Yeah.
am not dressed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
Sure.
to get that shot of, me and the camera is just not going to happen. It's like either we're going to get the content or we're not, right?
Yep.
But I do want to be able to, plan out a little bit better to where I can get all dressed up and made up and then put myself in the content more,
Yep.
do more storytelling.
Mm,
and maybe, a virtual or a
yeah.
live event, who knows?
Great. Oh my gosh. Yes. Sign me up. That would be a yes. I'll be your first sign up. I can tell you that. Yes, it is. Isn't it a challenge? It's like there's days where you're like, okay, I have no makeup on, and it's like, but you're in the mode of like, oh, I'm making this drink, and I
Yes.
want to make the content right now, but do I really want to go on camera right now? Like the other night, I was like, okay, I'm trying this new beverage. I was like, forget it. I have no makeup on, a hat on, I have the sweatshirt I wore to bed. I'm making a video. Like it's like I just wanted to let people know, like, this is what it tastes like. I'm not going to overthink it.
Yes.
But there are other times where I'm like, yes, I want to get like fixed up. Okay, so when you're at a restaurant now, like, and if they don't have a mocktail on the menu, what will you ask them? Is there something in particular you'll ask them to make you? Will you have them make you like a blueberry mojito, or what's like your favorite thing to ask a bartender to make for you if they don't have a mocktail on the menu?
So one, I do two things because like I like to have more than one mocktail when I drink
I love it.
when I go out, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So I'll either ask, like if they can't make a mojito, it doesn't matter what flavor.
Yep.
So or don't have to be blueberry. Use whatever fruit you have. Just make a
Okay.
mojito, or I'll ask them to be creative
Yeah.
because I'm a creative. I
Uh
don't
huh.
know what I don't know. I don't know what I haven't had, right?
Yep.
And even sometimes one time I brought like a picture of a drink and I said, I want it to look like this and taste good.
Give the
And
inspo.
they made
Was it
it
like
and
from
it was
Pinterest?
amazing.
Where was this from? What was this drink?
And they made it and it looked like, so we don't have that exact glass. I said anything, but we'll find something close to it. And they were
Oh,
excited. I don't know, like the experiences I had with bartenders, I get so excited about a mocktail.
yeah.
And so one time I was even this content I haven't shared yet.
Yep.
I had went on a Disney cruise and
Yeah.
I actually mocktail around. I need to post all that stuff. And I'm sitting there with my shirt and she was like, well, we don't normally do certain things for, because it's not um, it wasn't a alcoholic beverage. I said,
Okay.
"Okay." So, but I'm mocktaailing around,
You're
Just,
like,
"Okay,
please,
I
please,
got you."
please
She
help
got
me. We're
excited.
making content together here. Work with me.
And so she did extra stuff, and I'll share that
Oh,
soon. I was like, "Oh, it's so sweet," because it's
oh,
about the experience too. But so normally I just ask them to be creative because I think you find so many things in creativity. And then once they make something creative, I kind of like, okay, what was in that, so I can have as a new recipe.
I love that. Yeah. And I love what you said, like, be creative because you don't know what you don't know, right?
Oh,
You don't know, like, oh, they have this trick that they do or this ingredient they use. And that's how we learn, right?
learn so much.
You learn
Yes,
so much. Yeah, yeah, and you're right, like, bartenders typically get excited
they do.
to work with you on something. I love that. Make this. This is the picture. I want it to look like this and taste delicious. Okay, guys, so that's your tip for the day. Find the picture of the mocktail you want at a restaurant, right? If you're going out somewhere, show that to the bartender, ask them to make that for you, make it delicious. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
perfect. That's so smart. Okay, so you are stay-at-home mom and you're a homeschooling mom.
Yes, I
So
am.
okay, I love that. And your son, did you tell me that he won like number 1 archery award, right? In all of Florida? Is that tell us what he
Yes.
won.
Yes.
Let's hear
Okay.
your proud mom moment. I want to hear it.
Proud mom moment. And
Yeah.
I am super proud of him because he works so hard. And
Oh.
this kid is just, he's phenomenal. And I'm
Oh.
grateful that God gave me him because he's the kid that I needed.
Oh, and you're the
And
mom he
so,
needed.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, we make a good match. So what he did was he's a part of 4-H, and this is he's been competing for 2 years in archery.
Okay.
And so this year, it was like a struggle prior to because he's trying to be like he has how can I explain it? Like he's a perfectionist.
Okay.
And so he's going to work very hard. And if he's not meeting the goals that he gets frustrated. And I'm like, it's okay, it's going to come. And
Yep.
this generation, they think that everything comes quick.
Yep.
It's like, no, it's over time. And I
Yep.
think continue to say same thing. It's over time. You're going to grow with time.
Yeah.
And so he's been working very hard. Like 2 weeks prior to he was doing archery every day for sometimes 4 or 5, 6 hours. This kid
Wow.
is like, he's very strict. He'll get his work done early in the morning. It's okay, take me to the range, mom. You
Wow.
know, and so I either take it to the range, I'm sitting there dead for hours. Or sometimes I'll drop him off and do what I need to do and come pick him back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Wow.
so he went to the archery tournament, kid was ready. he told me that morning, he said, "Mom, I feel like I'm gonna be number 1 today." I
Really?
said, "Really?" I said, "Okay." Well,
O
you can't knock the kid's faith, right? So he's like, "Okay,
okay, yep, I'm ready.
I'm
Let's
with you."
go. Yep, yep, I believe.
So the whole time I'm praying though for him,
Of
like,
course, of course.
"Please, Lord, let this
Yeah.
happen for him." And
Oh,
so he actually made number 1 in his division for the state of Florida, which is the senior division.
gosh.
And when it was so funny when they were calling the places, they start at fifth, and so we don't know what everyone scored because it's like an event that lasts from 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock.
Okay,
And so there was two other sessions before, so we don't know where he placed.
okay.
And so when they got to the second place, it was like, oh man, because we thought he was probably going to do second place. And then when they said that they called his name for first place, I was like, oh my gosh, you
Oh,
did it. And
oh.
he's worked so hard for it. And so he has other goals that he's doing. He's just an extraordinary kid. And so I just
Mm,
want to support everything that he wants to do. And I've been doing that. And it just makes for an interesting time as raising him because he just discovered 2 years ago that he's actually a classical pianist. And I'm not saying just
no.
a regular pianist. He's a classical pianist. He has this gift that he didn't know he had.
Oh my
And
word.
so we're going in that direction as well. And so he's kind of narrowed his things down to archery and piano right this year. And I'm just super proud of him. I'm just glad I get the chance to like watch him grow up
Yeah,
and
yeah,
support his dreams because I
yeah.
think that's very important.
Absolutely. And to have that front row seat as to be
Yes.
homeschooling and to be able to for him to finish his work early and say, "Let's go to the range." I mean, if he was in a classroom all day, like it'd be like
You wouldn't
3:30, he's off the bus, you've been bored all day. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
you wouldn't have it. I tried because he's in high school now.
Okay.
I said, are you sure you don't want to go back to brick and mortar? He's
Uh-huh.
like, Mom, and lose my time freedom.
Yeah. Time
So he
freedom.
understands, like, I like having my time.
It's so
Oh,
nice.
oh. I said,
Okay.
"Okay."
Okay. Okay.
Mom's
So
losing her time freedom. That's
yeah, yeah,
okay.
mom likes her time freedom too. Yes. Yes. I was an empty nester and it seems like Lily's coming back for next semester. She's moving
Oh,
back
is
home.
she?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yeah.
well, that's
It is
good.
good. Yes, she has been very homesick. Very, very homesick.
Oh,
And it's been good. Her sister lives in the same town where she is. My older daughter lives in the same town where her college is. So, but yeah, I think she's moving back home in like 4 weeks and she's going to go to school
yes.
here in Louisville, so that'll be nice for her. So, yes, very happy. She's my mocktail buddy. She loves mocktails. Like, I mean, she has Wild Wonder in her refrigerator on campus. Oh yeah, she'll
Really?
text me pictures like her books are there and her Wild Wonder is sitting there. I mean, she loves it. So yeah, it'll be wonderful to have her home. But yes, to have that front row seat with your son and be able to spend this time together with him and to watch him grow. Holy cow! What he's gonna accomplish. Number one, archery and classical pianist. That's amazing, Felicia. Okay, so before we close, do you have like a favorite non-alcoholic wine? Maybe like a favorite ready to drink? Are those two things maybe
Okay.
anything you love?
So I do love, as far as non-alcoholic wine is Ish, the rosé.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. And then also there's one that you can get from Total Wines. I haven't found it anywhere, and I don't even think they even have social media.
Okay.
But it's a sparkling wine. It's a peach Bellini by Cruz.
Okay. I've seen that
That
there.
one
Yeah. Yeah.
I always stock up on that. It's so good. And at least like some of the ones that I started out in the beginning.
Yeah.
Um when I first started like venturing out into like, let me try more things. Let me go to Total Wines for the first time. Then also, as far as a ready to drink, my first one was a Famosa,
Oh,
and that
yeah.
brand, every every flavor is so good, and I'm drawn to the brand itself, the way they package everything,
Package.
and it gives a whole experience. And so Famosa was always my number one.
So many good things to drink, right? When we're not drinking, so many
Yeah.
good things to drink. Yeah. And keep sharing your message, keep doing what you're doing, just cheering you on from Kentucky. I just absolutely love being connected to you. So thank you for everything you're doing in this space to make such a difference and to just encourage others to feel confident. It's okay to say no and to feel confident that there are so many wonderful things that look absolutely beautiful, taste delicious, and are stunningly beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Deb.
Just like you. Yeah. Felicia, thank you for everything. Yeah. Thank you for being my guest today.